Things really are heating up here ahead of what we've always known will be a crucial game. At stake, a seat at a higher table. This an opportunity to put down a marker to make a statement of intent. Some terrific scenes here in Barcelona. My goodness me, it's made even better by 100,000 supporters in full voice. If you have just joined, you have... And he shoots! It's there!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Shapes to shoot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And it's Seedorf. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Rijkaard did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And this is Hullet. Puskás. He's free, he has Puskás! That was superb goalkeeping.
There's a certain aura about him today, tremendous.
Impressive job. Oh, crossbar! Oh no, what has happened here? He's having a shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. Oh, a horrible error, and he has nowhere to hide.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
And now he has two. Things starting to look very comfortable.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Messi. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He is just caressing the ball. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Bergomi. Oh, there's a probing ball. Rummenigge will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Schneider. Oh, nice touch. And he's gone backward here. Seedorf cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Great vision. Olise receives it in a wide position. He's picked his way through, and he decides to cross it. And now the breakaway. De Jong is the team's great visionary. He's having a hit! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Well, that was certainly bold, Peter. He's never short on confidence.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? And he's picked it up out wide. Shot could be on. Delivered across. That is ended up in no man's land. Oh, such a clever touch. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cruyff. Chance! That's put paid to the danger. Ibrahimovic did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Puskas. De Jong, who's set up one goal so far. Thuram. Saliba. And the referee says that is that for the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Thinks about the shot. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Barcelona have their second corner now. Keeper's dealt with that. That's a throw. In by Hullet. And it's hoisted clear. Rummenigge absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Pull it. Out again for a throw-in. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Ibrahimovic. And it's Nedved. Schneider defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Olise. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries to cross. De Jong.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And he's managed to get free. Defending of the desperate variety. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. So a big chance now from 12 yards. A big, deep breath. And that's one back! A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Oh, what a... It's Nedved! He's got a goal! 2 up now, and they are cruising. You give him an inch, and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
So the lead now is 2.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So we have movement on both benches.
El dorsal 21. El
Makelele.
dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos
Rijkaard.
por el dorsal 13.
It's
Mena.
Makelele.
El dorsal 6. El
More
dorsal
and more
9.
pressure on the
Se
ball
va a llevar
here.
a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
De Jong. Mbappe. Delivery from Mbappe. Buffon claims it without any fuss. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Now he's got space here. Caught offside that time. Into the last quarter of an hour. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, it's Seedorf. Played in by Seedorf. And it's there! Right back in the game! And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Just 1 in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
De Jong tries to dink it through. It's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Barcelona surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Cannavaro. De Jong. Messi. Can he get onto this? He's shifting through the gears here. Messi! A wonderful effort all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
That's a cute ball.
Habrá
That was
4
not
minutos de
well.
descuento.
He's found a way through. Goes down, but nothing given. Mbappe. And here's Messi. Cruyff in acres of space out wide. And it's Messi. He'll try from distance. Denied by Anins. And that is the last of the action. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here.